Good afternoon, CFM. This is Coach Matt with our Thursday workout. We got back squats with some contrast jumping training and then an AMRAP with lunges and calories on the bike. So let's begin with 3 rounds through of the warm-up, 15 calories, your choice, road bike or ski. And then I want you to get your band in the overhead position. This can be your band that you use for the strength training also, but band pull downs. So I've got the band from the overhead position, and I'm gonna start with my hands facing down, and I'm gonna pull until my hands face my body, right? So it's facing away, facing toward, facing away, facing toward. It's just my band pull down. So we're warming up a little bit of shoulders. Then we're gonna do a PVC complex, and you can do this with a barbell also if you would like to. But start off with 2 reps of a back squat. 1, 2, and then on the top, at the top of the second back squat, jump that pipe overhead, or if you got the barbell, that's when you would jump the barbell to overhead. 2 overhead squats, 1, 2, keep the bar in the overhead position, and we're doing 4 reps of a walking lunge in the overhead position. 1, 2, 3, 4, all right? And then pipe back, put it back in the rack. When you're done, we should have our barbell set up, should be warmed up relatively well for the squats. This is our middle reps, middle weight for squats. So we're in the high 80s for percentages at the end, 6, 6, 5, 5, and a set of 4. On the first 3 sets is where we're gonna do our contrast jumping training, right? So I've got my band in the overhead position, but now I'm gonna split it in half, right? So the middle of the band is in the overhead position. And the way we'll work this is you've got 3 stations for the supersets. You got your back squat, then you got your dumbbell jumps, and then you got your assisted jumps. So 1 jump is harder than body weight, and 1 jump is easier than body weight, with the goal being as fast of an explosive movement as you can do, all right? So 4 reps of our dumbbell jump. So I'm gonna start with the dumbbells on either side of my body, tap them to the ground, jump, land, tap, jump, land, tap, jump, land for 4, right? And then immediately over to my band assisted jumps. So I've got both my hands through the band, and I'm gonna squat all the way down, jump, pull, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to get your face to the bar when you do that. Take a breath. You're gonna be out of breath. That's good, right? But we have just gone through a range of different tempos for how fast you can contract your muscles in that jumping or pushing away from the ground pattern. And ideally, this should help us to be stronger on the squats. It should help us to be more explosive on the jumps, right? And all those things work together to make you a more complete athlete, all right? That is our strength training and explosive training for the day. The next stuff we do, the bar can stay in the rack. We're gonna take the weight down, hopefully, to 135/95, which is relatively aggressive height weight for back rack lunges, but the reps are not that crazy, right? So it's a 12-minute AMRAP, 5 reps on each side of our back rack lunge. So bar behind the neck, and then I would recommend having a pad underneath your knees, or you could do this, just lay a red mat down at the base of your squat stand. So we're stepping back, tapping the back knee gently to the floor, but trying to keep the torso upright, and then back to the standing position, other side. In that bottom position, make sure the knee contacts something, even if it's an elevated platform, like you got a plate and a pad on top of it, and then hip extension and feet back in line at the top. When you finish your back rack lunges, put that bar back in the rack, we go to our bike, 25 calories for the guys, 20 for the ladies. Repeat that sequence as many times as you can in 12 minutes, and that is our workout for the day. All right, have a great one. I'll see you on Friday.